Brent, as a director and the creative mind behind this project, Power Trip, what is it like working with this cast?
Well, I've actually, they're great. I love them all, really.
Better say that.
And
No.
I worked with this guy on a set of a music video, and it was a blast. I hate being in front of the camera, so I'm in the music video just kind of like, okay, I guess. But this guy, he was getting really into it, and the woman running the camera there, hi Kat, say hello.
Hi.
She was in the music video too, and she's also in Power Trip, but she's unfortunately not quite a main character just yet, so she's just kind of hanging out. But
Future episodes.
She's there. We love her.
She broke my heart. She's not. She's not in, sitting.
So
next to me.
so
You
like
got my
I've
hat.
I've had some good times working with Chris, and then Heather. She and I we met in high school, and we did this play together. And it was a blast. It was, God forbid our drama teacher see this, but it was very poorly put together.
It was her first year. I'll be honest.
I'll give her credit. It was.
I think
year.
everybody has at least one project that they regret.
Actually,
Unfortunately,
you know what?
that was not it for me.
That was not
No.
the one. It was same year. Same year.
Oh, that
There was a
stupid movie that we
project-
did?
There was a project that we did.
But and then as for Jordan here, the first time we worked together was for stuff for Power Trip, and it was a couple months ago, and it was a blast. I've been wanting to work with him for a while, and he was the first person who I talked to about getting involved in this project. And so from the moment he got involved, I was like, okay, great. And he's actually been he's been very if anything, he's motivating me. I know this is really bad to hear, but he's been a really great motivator in getting things done. He's always like, okay, so when are we doing this? When are we doing that? So it's great. It's great having him on board.
Yeah.
For this project, and then Kat, she's behind the camera once again. She's great too. She helped me. She helped me find Chris. I was looking for someone to be the lead male, and she's like, well, how about Chris? And I was like, great. And she was on that music video too, and she's been a really great help in creating a lot of this stuff. So
This guy wears a lot of different hats. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
When you wear a lot of different hats, you do a lot of different things.
Not
so
physical
far.
hats. Not
Oh,
like,
like
not
invisible
metaphorical
hats.
hats.
Not-
not
you
like
wear-
not
yeah.
like a fedora and then a baseball cap. And
However, he puts,
I rocked the fedora.
he puts on too many hats,
You
and
don't even know.
then we get a new brand.
So many
We get a
hats. So
different
many
brand.
hats that when I heard about this project, I could hear that you were really enthusiastic about it, and that in turns made me enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
Heather
And once
knows
I read it, you told me all about it. But once I read it, I really enjoyed it. So
Heather
yeah.
knows a lot of my different hats because I'll get her on the phone and be like, okay, Heather, we got to do this, blah, blah, blah. And she'll be like, Brent, calm down.
He gets really excited. He's
Yeah.
really
Very
enthusiastic,
excited.
which is
Well,
good.
he gets really excited, but then he's just like, okay, we gotta do this. I'm like, Brent, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna
You
go great.
We all
You
get
have-
ahead. We all get
you
ahead of
have great
ourselves
ideas.
sometimes.
You
But
have
then we
great
take a step
ideas.
back and we're like, okay, this is what we got to do. We got to organize this. We've got to do that. But we help each other out.
So
Yeah,
you guys-
it-
you
He's so
guys
excited.
as-
He just
as
doesn't.
a-
He just forgets to breathe sometimes.
as a cast and crew,
But he gets it done.
you
He gets it
actually
done. He gets it done.
help each other out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah, we do a lot of different jobs, and I think it really works out.
Chris, how about you working with these other folks?
It's been great. It's been a great experience. I've had a great time with Brent, and we shot some of the footage where I think you're going to show for this.
Yeah.
We've shot some footage already, and it was a lot of fun. We had to do some improv locationing because it was low budget, super low budget. So it's like we had to find some quick locations, which is the reason we're doing this video now is so we can get some budget, get some better locations, have some more time on set, so we can create something that's going to be really powerful, and I think something very new and very interesting. I believe that this guy could even write it into a graphic novel at some point, just because the idea is so unique. But in a sense, I love working with these people. It's a very productive team. We got it all shot in one day.
We got
So we got a basic episode. It was a very basic episode shot in one day.
I still don't know how you did all that in one day.
Yeah, and that was
like,
mainly this
he was
guy.
like 6 different people.
Yeah. It's an efficient team. He's a machine, and these two are professionals. They know what they're doing. They're normally like anytime there was a shot that needed to be done, they were ready. They had ideas. They were creative. It's been really cool.
Heather, how about you?
You know, honestly, these guys are great. All of a sudden I'll be looking at Chris and he is just being ridiculous. And all of a sudden it's like rolling and he's like, okay guys. And I'm just like, nice job. You know, and same thing with him. Like both of them, they can just turn it on like a switch. And it's fantastic and it's motivating because, you know, you're sitting next to these two people who really have it down. And you're like, okay, let's do this. Like, you know, you don't want to be sitting next to people who, you know, are walking around like, I don't know what to do. Kind of, you know. And so it's really refreshing. Like not being like no, it's refreshing to be around people who, you know, working before with people who literally just, you know, would mess around all the time and, you know, didn't take it seriously. These guys, you know, take it seriously and they really channel their characters. They have it nailed.
Well, we had to. We had no time in the beginning. We had to make. All actors make your choices, do it now, and stick to it. Make a move, stick with it. And you know, Brent's over here. He's like I said, you're wearing like
What was
6
that
different
look?
hats and what look?
Heather just has looks.
Heather
She
has
does-
looks,
Heather
guys.
has looks.
Heather has
So,
looks.
so as actors, you found your characters actually challenge you.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
It was a very quick. In the beginning, it was such a quick process that it was over before I even really knew what was going on. But when I looked at it, I was like, well, I mean, it from what it was and the little time that we had to actually do it, it turned out pretty nice. I thought. I mean, Brent was just running around doing 100 things at one time, and we were sort of helping him out along the way, But it was, I mean, it was a good experience, I think.
How about
Yeah.
working with your cohorts in crime? Pardon the pun, being that this is a drug movie kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, I mean, I kind of bring you into it, you know. So I guess in a way, you're kind of the innocent guy in this. You know?
Yeah.
I'm the guilty one. I think you're looking for something to get into, honestly.
Yeah.
You know.
Sounds alright.
So you know, and I just happened to be there at the time because I'm friends with him, and you're the outsider, but you come in, so you grab onto it pretty quick, and
In fact, abnormally quick.
yes.
Foreshadowing.